Before your fish die in masses or wipe up completely, they give you signs, they give you warnings. And I'm going to take you through some of the signs that when you see, you act immediately. Otherwise, you stand a chance of losing all your fish. And I will tell you exactly what to do so that you will not find yourself wanting. I'm telling you this based on experience. Just yesterday, the day for yesterday, one of my clients, I set up a farm about 2 months for him, and he called me. He told me that, oh, his fish are not dying every day, one, two every day, but they used not to. So I told him, yes, your rats hasn't been running. He said, yes. And believe me, if it were not running, since we set it up, he never changed water, and he's still okay. And even with 2 months, I still believe that if it is effective, he shouldn't change the water and they will fine. But I know something was absolutely wrong. But I gave him this recommendation and it worked for him. I'm going to give you that same recommendation and it's going to work for you. And these signs, there was a time I lost about 1,000 fish in my pond entirely. What happened? Yes, high ammonia accumulation, low oxygen. And all these things come with a sign. For instance, in that pond, the water started to change in color. Normally, when the rat is working and everything is fine, the color, people think it's colorless. The water is not going to be colorless. It's going to be lighter gray. It's going to be gray that's depleting the feces. And when you fetch in your hand or something, you see it's good. So that is lighter gray and no smell, and that's the best way. But when something happens and there's contamination, it's not going to be lighter and green again. They can change the color to either brown or red or something just funny color. And when that happens, the farm begins to smell. So the farm was smelling, the color changed. And more importantly, the fish lost appetite. They were not eating again. So we procrastinated. By the time we realized, all the fish wiped away. Now, they also started dying one after the other. And we procrastinated and they all died. Now, this is the clue. And this is the sign that I'm talking to you. First and foremost, when your fish start losing appetite, not today you give them and they don't eat. Actually, they were eating so much that today in the morning you give them, they don't eat. They just eat less. In the evening they don't eat. The next day they don't eat. That is something wrong. Start to plan what to do. Or even though they are eating, or despite they are not eating, you could also see the sign of the farm water change from green to something brown or something red. That is accumulation ammonia. And mostly it depicts the color of the feed that you are using. If the feed is mostly brown, it turns to brown. And that is indication of high ammonia. So that one too, if you don't do something, you're likely going to lose your fish. Also, when you see that the farm is not smelling unusually, if the rat is working, it doesn't smell. Also, one even comes to the environment, it doesn't smell anything. It's just normal. But once you now see that the farm is smelling badly, you need to act. And how do you act? That is the question now. You act in several ways. If you can check out to ensure that your RAS is working, and if you don't have it, try to connect it. You can contact us or you can contact us to give you a link. You learn it yourself. Try to connect the RAS or do the RAS. If aerator is not working or is effective, increase how the aerator works. You can also use bitter leaves to cure it. But the most important and the best recommendation is to do partial water change. Partial water change means you drain part of the water out and top it up. Drain more than half, more than 70% of the water out and top it up, and you'll be good to go. You can do complete, but we don't recommend the complete water change because it should source the fish. So if you do complete or partial water change, then that's the best way. When you do that, they don't feed them, leave them the following day, they'll start feeding them. And you see that your fish will be okay. If you take this recommendation, it's going to help you and you're not going to lose your fish. If you procrastinate, like we do, and it affected us, if you procrastinate like we did and affected us, it's going to affect you too. So thank you so much. My name is Abdulaziz Issa. I have a bachelor degree by a fish farmer, and I help people set up their farm successful. If you want to set up your farm, consider contacting us. We do that for you. Consider subscribe to this channel because all we do is to share fish farm tips based on experience and research. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're a complete beginner, you want to know, learn everything from step, check out our free course in the Instagram or in the description, and we'll see you there. Bye bye.